Hi, welcome back to Quick Builds. Well, here we are in Simeon's, where this week we have the Revolter for sale. Now, it's not on sale. It's still a not inconsiderable 1.7 million. I'm going to buy it. I never had one before because I thought, oh, not another concept car, because it's based on the Cadillac Escala concept, which I think is what they intended to follow the Cadillac CT6 with as the next generation. But ultimately they didn't, and they stopped making the CT6 a few years ago. So I say I never bought one, but then Prod by Sylvia, who has given me one or two suggestions in the past, told me on Discord that they are now making this car, but they're making it in China, and it's called the CT6. So although you can't buy it in the US, you can't buy it here in the UK, you can buy it in China. So now we can build a real car on our GTA concept car. It's too good an opportunity to miss. So let's get down and get this built. Now, as I start to look through here, I haven't even driven the car yet. It doesn't seem to have a huge amount of options, so I don't know if there'll be a huge amount of building. I think it would have LED lights, so I do think we should leave the headlights as stock. We certainly won't be putting any sort of livery on. My goodness, this car is full of liveries. That's, I guess, to make up for all the other missing parts. They gave you liveries, and every single one is terrible, so we shall have no livery. We'll have a pale coloured plate on for a pale coloured car. So the car I want to build is this one here. These were the photos I was provided on Discord for a silver car. A nice bright silver. You can play with crew colours to get a bright silver, but you can just go with silver or even bluish silver. Bluish silver just ends up being really nice and bright, and it comes with a nice white pearl already. So let's just put that on the primary and the secondary. Okay, so that's one option colour. I've just looked online for some other colours, so you know, bluish silver or silver works quite well. But if you nip down to the blues, you get to metallic Saxon blue. Add to that some sort of, I don't know, a very similar coloured pearl, I would think. Yeah, probably just a Saxon blue pearl. And that is quite close to another colour online, and I think I prefer this to silver. So therefore on the secondary as well, metallic Saxon blue. The trim colour is hard to see on the pictures I was looking at, but I felt that there was some sort of cream, sort of light brown interior in here, something like that. Let's go with bleach brown. You can't really go wrong with these sort of light browns and blue combinations anyway. And we're straight down to wheels. So you pay 1.7 million. I don't know why I'm laughing. It was my 1.7 million. And well, you don't get to do much, do you, in fairness? Okay, well, I'm going to save some money because I think these stock wheels look very nice. Very nice indeed. And quite close to what's on the Chinese car, actually. And most of the pictures I saw had a bit of a tint to the window. We'll put the light smoke on. Well, that's actually all there is. It's striking looking. Obviously, those exit vents behind the front wheels aren't there in real life. It's more of a cutout. But a lot of the features on this car are there now on the real life one as well as the concept. The colour and the interior does suit it very well. So I think if you've got one of these cars already, then this now is an extremely viable build, and I'm very grateful for the suggestion because I wouldn't have known. What if you don't own it already? What if you've got to go to Simeon's and spend 1.7 million on it? Well, then I'm not so sure. I mean, it seems to drive okay, but there's a lot of cars in this game that drive perfectly okay as well. I think you're only going to buy this if you specifically want another Cadillac, another concept car, another saloon car, whatever it is. I think you need to have a very specific need. I'm not sure that really it's worth 1.7 million. Personally, though, I'm keeping this because I do think it's rather striking looking and will go in a lot of my American car collections. Anyway, I better not waffle on too much. It was supposed to be quick builds, and it's somehow been a quick build but a long video. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, and thank you so much for watching.